So I really enjoyed playing yesterday and recording it, and so I'm gonna do that again. And I thought I was gonna wait until later to do it, like do other stuff and then do this and have this be like think. No, I'm just gonna do it now. Start of the day. Maybe I'll do it again later today. I don't know. I need food. Have any of these grown? No. Um, I don't know. Let me think. Let me like make a sign, and I can have like goals for the day. And eventually, whenever I'm not poor, I can make a book and quill, and then I'll have a book and quill, and it'll be goals of the day, right? Because I have some goals that I want to do. Um, let's see. So, goals of the day: make a house, make a farm, make an XP farm, right? So basically, what I'm saying is, I want to make an actual house instead of bumming off the villagers. Um, Then I want to make a farm like with animals, and crops because villager farm obviously not up to snuff. And then I want to make an XP farm out of that spider spawner that I found last night. So there's no other way to start than by starting, right? But it is turning night, so I'm gonna wait until I can sleep. Honk me, right? I don't know. I wasn't up super late last night. Um, I was up late, Uh, maybe I'm a bit conceited, but I watched my own video and I was like, that's in the parts, you know, and maybe somebody else saw it and they're like, that's in the parts. I don't know if my friend was, but my friend did watch it, and I'm gonna send my friend this one whenever I upload it. Also, do you sell anything? You sell nothing. You sell. I need food. I'm starving. I'm a starving guy. Come on, guys. You don't have anything for little me? Little starving guy over here? Um, I thought you break smokers with an axe. But I guess not. So, as much as I want a house really bad, I think that, I think that a farm is going to take precedent over a house. Um, I surely have bones, surely. Don't call me Shirley. Right? That's what my dad always says. Love my dad. Um, I don't know. I'm just gonna wait until something makes me think about something else, and then I can start yammering about whatever. Yes, I do have bones. I'm gonna put the smoker down right there. This villager house is not up to snuff. It's getting cluttered. I always go for the things that have at least partially grown, because then you have like the chance to like fully grow them with one, and that's always sweet. What are we playing for him? So like what I'm thinking is I'm gonna bum these lanterns off of these villagers, right? I saw, yeah, right there. So, and then I'll make, the classic giant field, and I can have like one corner be wheat, one corner be potatoes. If I can find carrots, I can have a corner be carrots, and then I can have one corner be like the profit crops, like pumpkins, before I get like a big farm, right? I'll probably have to search up a tutorial for making a farm like that though. Uh, and if I do, I'll put a link to said tutorial in a description kind of way. Um, but like I'm not smart enough to make like an auto pumpkin farm. Uh, I used to play on one server that was for a texture pack that I used. And I actually got my own texture put into that texture pack, and I felt like so awesome because now my weapon is in a texture pack because you could use Optifine item rendering stuff, and it would change the texture of weapons to that to match them, right? Um, and that the texture pack had a server and everything, and that was, it was always fun. I played on that server, and uh, I really liked people on it, though I've fallen out of touch with them. But is what it is, right? People come and go. But I still pop into the server. I'll get like the server, like the actual Minecraft server, closed, but there's a Discord server that I'm in. And I'll still pop into that Discord server because they'll be like, new texture added for this version of the texture pack. And I'll be like, whoa, it's crazy. So I'm gonna build like just a bit out from the village. I always see like those like Instagram videos where it's like somebody building and they'll have like they'll like build kind of like in this kind of structure and they'll make like a U shape. I'm gonna try and do that, right? Because I've never done that before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7 between and the block? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It was 7 and then a block. That's my problem with counting, right? It's like I never know what the hell I'm doing whenever I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So you're gonna have double doors. Was it a smart decision to just turn all of my wood into planks? Maybe not. Did I do it? Yes, I did. I don't know. I don't know if I should put a block here. If I should put like another. Yeah, I'll go get more logs. I'm gonna put another log on each of those corners because that kind of bugs me. But I'm not much of a builder. Whoa, hold on. I haven't seen the new bunny textures. Are these fire? Holy shit. Um, I'm not that big of a builder. Like, I can build. I'm just gonna have an extra crafting table, I suppose, because I don't want to run all the way back to my crafting table right now. Shoot, what was I saying? Oh, I'm not much of a builder. Like, I can build, I can kind of build, but like, my building caps out at like roofing. I've never gotten to the point where I'm like making super complex outer designs or like windows and like I've never hit that point. Polar bear, pumpkins. Look at that cash crop right here. These will be my other field. Yeah. Am I about to get killed? Question mark? No? Okay. I don't know. Um, I don't know, I'm blanking on what I want to say. There's not really much to say, I don't think, right now. You know, those mountains look really pretty in the distance. Where'd that log go? Thank you. Okay. So I have a whole bunch more logs now. So I can put a log here, I can put a log here, I can put a log here, and I can put a log here. Right? And then connect it all with planks. And boom. Okay. We have a round, rotund looking start to our house. This is awesome. I've always been one for the 5-block house. I remember I would always do a 5-block house. I don't know. I started doing 4 and even like 3-block tall houses whenever I was like trying to do hardcore. But eventually I was like, man, I think 5-block looks better. So I went to 5-block. Because I was like, I could just, I feel like it's darker out than whenever I slept before. Let me get in the bed. And now look at that. Now the villager's in the bed. You know, because I could sit there and just do the, bare minimum amount that I could do, go for pure efficiency, but I think it looks prettier. I think it looks better whenever it's just that little bit taller, right? Now I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 stories. I might do like 1 story on the small part and then like 2 stories on the big part. I think that'd look good. Yeah. I don't know. Time will tell how things turn out, I suppose. Maybe I'll look back at the start and I'll be like, man, all that all blew. Some other goals. They're like far future goals would be like setting up farther away farms, and making nether highways to connect them. An Enderman farm for XP. I think I'll probably just do 1 part at some point that's literally just go to the nether, get the stuff to go to the end, beat the dragon, right? That's not, that's in the future. Like, technically, I have enough gear to do that now, but that would be lame if I did it now. What do you take me for? Like, a really bad speedrunner because they can beat the game in like, what is it, 20 minutes now? And hell, I think it's even shorter than that. And I'm sitting here at 45 minutes at bare minimum. You know, but like, I don't know. Maybe next episode will be going to the end. Maybe that's what I'll do later today. If I record again later today, maybe I'll just dick around today. I think any of that works. I do need to go to the food house because I need my food. Did I have any more in here? I did. Okay. So. as soon as housing is done, I think I could probably just build like a back door on like one of these. Yeah, probably this one over here, like a side door, back door, or something like that. And just like make a big field, put lanterns over top of it so the water doesn't freeze. And I think that worked pretty swell, pretty swimmingly. Oh, phooey. There we go. All right. And then this one, because there's a cave right here, like a cave right here, I could make this like the mining one, right? Right? The vision coming together. All right. Sounds like a plan is being put into action. Sure. Yeah. That'll work as a window, I think. Yeah. I could like break two blocks and make it look like a penis. And that would be like, you know, so uh funny, haha. But I'm not gonna do that. Maybe it's chode. Maybe that's what it is. And then since this is gonna go out here, I can just yeah, break that. There we go. And I can do the same over here. I'm gonna need a lot more spruce. There we go. Okay. Symmetry, my friend. I like having a lot of windows. You know, I think this is commonly known, more commonly known now, but the Arctic is considered a desert. Like Antarctica is considered a desert. And that's because it gets so little rainfall that it constitutes a desert. And yet all of it's frozen. The Arctic is melting, right? Global warming. And, you know, something that I never knew, because they don't talk about this, they don't tell you this, is that we're still in an ice age. The fact that we have polar ice caps, that we still have like a winter season, shows that we are still in an ice age. The problem isn't necessarily that the ice caps are melting, but it's the fact that they're melting as fast as they are. Because it shouldn't be happening over like, 100 years. It should be happening over like a million years tops, right? Not a million years tops, but like you get what I'm saying, right? It should be happening way slower, you know? And the fact that it's not is a scary thing. So Like it's odd. Um, so